Now, a big milestone was reached last night in the vision to restore Gloucestershire's canals to their former glory. Planning permission was granted for the so-called missing mile, the stretch of water which will link the canal running through Stroud to the rest of the UK's network. Andy Howard reports.
It's more than 60 years since one transport route replaced another through Gloucestershire. The canal was filled in with rubble from the building of the M5.
The canal had fallen out of use. There was certainly no thought of restoration at that time, back in the 60s. Back then they were just, something to get in the way and think about putting a road over or something.
With the old waterways becoming popular again, parts of the network have been brought back to life, like here in Stroud. But there's still a missing piece. That mile that was filled in near the motorway. It's been nicknamed the missing mile. But now, after 4 years of planning, permission has been granted to finish this part of the canal jigsaw. The missing mile actually starts where you can see that yellow barrier there. This lock is already being restored, and if you spin round, the old canal would have gone more or less along the line of those cones to what is now the M5. The new stretch of canal will spin round to the left, go out towards the trees there, underneath the motorway, and then join up with the A38 roundabout, which is way in the distance. That'll cost around £32 million. It's the biggest National Lottery Heritage funded project in the southwest, with help from both private and public purses. And that mile beyond the bridge will unlock quite a network.
All the way up to Birmingham, Manchester, Leeds, and if you take a circular route, you can get all the way to London. So it really does open up to 2,000 kilometres of national canal network. It is significant.
And it'll be volunteers who do the majority of the work.
We've got some new locks to build, and we've got some locks like this to restore, and a lot of muck to shift.
Yeah, you're going to need some energy, I think.
We are, yes.
It should take around 5 years to open up this mile. That'll be almost 70 years since it went missing in the first place. Andy Howard, BBC Points West in Eastington.
A huge project, isn't it? Well, Bobby Cowling is the editor of Waterways World. I asked him how big this development is.
It's the first time we've had a new section of canal to explore. It will be when it's restored. The first time since 2011, and that was the Droitwich Canals, which was a similar length of canal. So boaters will be very excited about this news and the potential to explore the canal.
And do you think it will pay off and be worthwhile?
Oh, definitely, yes. I mean, there's been lots of studies on the social and economic benefits of restored waterways. And where you have boats on waterways, you have people, you have canal side pubs and cafes overlooking the waterway. You have events, boat rallies, and just an influx of waterborne visitors to Stroud.
And this has been a long time in the making, with a lot of hard work from lots of volunteers. I guess there must be real delight amongst that community.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, this is a huge achievement. I think that the restorations of the Stroud Water started in the 1970s, I believe, and don't underestimate the amount of work it takes to restore a canal. So yeah, I mean, it's an absolutely fantastic achievement.
Now, Bristol City Council has